Hello friends, welcome to Coding Host YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain a program reverse the string using recursion. So we know that how to reverse a string using the for loop. But in this program, we will see how we will reverse the string using recursion. So in the question, we have a string as equal to ABCD. We know that in the recursion, we require a method. So I will make a method reverse. And in this method, we will have two parameters. First is the string and then we will have a reverse string in which we will store our reverse string. So I will pass here this double quotes as it is. Then I will make this method public static void. So we do not have to return anything to this main method. When we will get the reverse string, we will print it inside this reverse method. Then the method name reverse, and here we will have two parameters, this string s and the reverse string rev. So in this string s we are getting s, and in the reverse string we are getting this double quotes. It's mean that right now this rev string is empty. Then I will use a char variable, char c equal to s dot char at 0. So we are taking the first character of the string. Then I will make this string small, so s equal to s dot substring of 1. So then we have to make this string small, and because of that we have to remove this first character present at index 0, because we already have taken this character in the char variable. And then we have to call this method reverse, where we are passing this string s and then we are passing c plus reverse. So this is our basic logic, and we also have to write the base case of this program. So you can see that every time when we are taking the first character, we are making this string small using this substring function. So you can see because of that every time length of this s string will decrease. So we will use if statement here. If s dot length equal to 0, so that time we will print our rev string, and after that we will return. So now let's run this program. So you can see that ABCD has become DCBA. So this recursive function is working fine. Let's see how this program is working. So you can see that in the program we have this string s equal to ABCD. So string s equal to A, B, C and D. We will also write its indexes 0, 1, 2 and 3. After that we are passing this string and a empty string in this reverse method. So what will happen? So in the stack memory, this reverse method will get memory in which we are passing two parameters, string s. So string s is ABCD and this reverse string is empty, so it is empty here. So then you can see what will happen. So first we are going to write line numbers. So this is our line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, and for this if statement we do not have to write any line number. So now you can see when string is ABCD, it's mean that when the length of this string is 4, what will happen? Line number 1 will execute. We will get this first character of the string A in the char variable. So in the char variable we will get this first character A. Then line number 2 will execute. We will reassign the s dot substring from 1. So we have to remove this first character which is present at index 0. So because of that we are using here this function s dot substring 1. So because of that first character of this string it get removed from the string, and now this string will remain BCD. Then line number 3 will execute. So line number 3 will execute and we are calling this reverse method again. So on the top of the stack this method will get memory, and where we are passing this string as BCD, and now you can see that we are passing C plus reverse. So in the C we have this A character and reverse is empty. So now this reverse will become A. So now when string s equal to BCD, so now what will happen? You can see this if statement is not going to execute because length of this string is not equal to 0. So then this line number 1 will execute. So what will happen? It will store the first character of this string from index 0. So at index 0 we have B. So it will store P in the character C. Then we will make this string short. So we will remove this first character. So now here we only remain C and D in this string S. So line number 2 has executed because of this. Now next line will execute, line number 3 will execute. This method will call itself. So in the top of the stack this method will get memory where we are passing this string C and D, and we are passing C plus reverse. So you can see that in the character C we have B and reverse is A. So B plus A, so it will become B A. Then what will happen? Length of this string is 0, no. So this if statement is not going to execute. Then this line number 1 will execute. So then it will store the first character of this string. So it will store C. Then line number 2 will execute. So we will make this string small. So this first character will get removed from the string. Then line number 3 will execute and this method will call itself. So in the top of the stack, this method will get memory where we are passing this string D and we are passing C plus reverse. So in the C character we have C and in the reverse we have BA. So C plus BA will become CBA. So now in the reverse string we have this CBA. So length of this string is equal to 0. No, length of this string is 1. So this if statement is not going to execute. So now this first line will execute. So it will take this character D. So it is the only character remained in this string now. So it will store this character D in the char variable. Then line number 2 will execute. So because of that, now this string will become empty. After that, line number 3 will execute. This method will call itself, and where we are passing this empty string S and we are passing C plus reverse. So in the C variable we have D and in the reverse string we have CBA. So it will become DCBA. So you can see here now it will check if length of this string is equal to 0. Yes, length of this string is 0. So because of that now it will print this reverse string. So in the output we will get DCBA and then this program will return from here. Now you can see here when this program will return from here, it will get removed from the stack, and now we will reach in the program where we have this empty string. You can see there is no more lines to execute in this program. We have executed all the 3 lines. So from here we also return and this method will also remove from the stack. Now we are in the method where we had string D. Here also we do not have any lines to execute. It will also remove from the stack. Then we will reach in the method where string is C and D. Here we don't have any lines remains to execute, so it will also get removed from the stack. Then we will reach in the method where string is BCD. Here also we don't have any lines to execute, so this method will also remove from the stack, and we reach in our main method because in the starting we are calling this reverse method from the main method. So here also we do not have any lines to execute, so now this program will stop here. So this is how we can write the program to reverse a string using recursion. Thanks for watching.